Hello students, this video is about question and answers of the class 6th science chapters.
Chapter 10 Changes Around Us. First we will see the exercise questions. First main multiple choice questions. Here select the correct option. First question is, when a change occurs, the given options are A. Energy is always absorbed. B. Energy is always given out. C. Energy is either absorbed or given out. D. Energy changes do not occur. Here the correct answer is option C, that is energy is either absorbed or given out. When a change occurs, energy is either absorbed or given out. Second question, water can dissolve. Options are A. Solids only. B. Solids and liquids only. C. Solids, liquids and gases. D. Liquids only. Here the correct answer is option C, that is solids, liquids and gases. Water can dissolve solids, liquids and gases. Third question, in a physical change, options are A. The molecules of a substance do not change. B. The molecules of the substances change. C. New substances are formed. D. None of these. Here the correct answer is option A. The molecules of a substance do not change. In a physical change, the molecules of a substance do not change. Fourth question, chemical changes are option A. Always irreversible. B. Mostly irreversible. C. Always reversible. D. Mostly reversible. Here the correct answer is option B, that is mostly irreversible. Chemical changes are mostly irreversible. Question number 5. If the substances are brought in contact, it will result in option A physical change only. B. A chemical change only. C. No changes. D. A chemical change if they are heated together, otherwise a physical change. Here the correct answer is option D, a chemical change if they are heated together, otherwise a physical change. If the two substances are brought in contact, it will result in a chemical change if they are heated together, otherwise a physical change. Sixth question, which of these is a reversible change? Option A, metal contracting. B, baking a cake. C, ripening of fruits. D, blooming of flowers. Here the correct answer is option A, metal contracting. Which of these is a reversible change? It is a metal contracting. Seventh question, which of these is an irreversible change? Option A, melting of candle wax. B, burning of candle wax. C, melting of ice. D, boiling of water. Here the correct answer is option B, burning of candle wax. Which of these is an irreversible change? That is a burning of candle wax. Eighth question, how do you change burnt paper back into its original form? Option A, by cooling it. B, by heating it. C, by leaving it at room temperature. D, you cannot. Here the correct answer is option D, you cannot. How do you change burnt paper back into its original form? You cannot change it. Ninth question, a chemical change involves Option A, change of state only. B, change of color only. C, change of state as well as composition. D, none of these. Here the correct answer is option C, change of state as well as composition. A chemical change involves change of state as well as composition. 10th question. An example of undesirable change is option A, melting of snow on the mountain. B, evaporation of water. C, earthquake. D, flowering of a plant. Here the correct answer is option C, earthquake. An example of undesirable change is earthquake. Second main, B, fill in the blanks. In that first one, heating of ice causing it to melt is dash, while heating of food to cook is dash. Here the correct answer is heating of ice causing it to melt is reversible. While heating of food to cook is irreversible. Second one, melting of candle wax is dash, while burning of candle wax is dash. Here melting of candle wax is reversible, while burning of candle wax is irreversible. Third one, a paper folded to make a boat is dash. A paper folded to make a boat is reversible, while a paper cut to make a boat is irreversible. A paper folded to make a boat is reversible, while a paper cut to make a boat is irreversible. Fourth one, cooling causes things to dash. Cooling causes things to contract. Cooling causes things to contract. Fifth one, liquids dash more than solids on heating. Liquids expand more than solids on heating. Sixth one, metals dash on heating. Metals expand on heating. Seventh one, gases dash the most on heating. Gases expand the most on heating. Gases expand the most on heating. Eighth one, growing up of a baby is an example of a dash change. Growing up of a baby is an example of irreversible change. Ninth one, the changes that cannot be reversed are dash. The changes that cannot be reversed are irreversible. Third main, C part, state true or false against each of the following statements. First one, every change can be classified as either physical or chemical. It is false. Every change can be classified either as physical or chemical. False. Second, tearing of paper is irreversible. It is therefore a chemical change. It is also false. Third one, some changes can occur even when the interacted substances are not in contact. It is true. Fourth, metals expand on heating. This is also true. Metals expand on heating. Fifth, burning of candle wax is a reversible change. It is false. Burning of candle wax is a reversible change. It is false. Sixth, cooking is an irreversible change. Cooking is an irreversible change. True. Seventh, solids contract the least while gaseous contract the most. True. Next main, D, match the items of column A with those of column B. In the column A, it is given as first, batter to cake, second, irreversible change, third, reversible change, fourth, burning of paper. First, batter to cake, it is a chemical reaction. Irreversible change, it is a rice grain to cooked rice. Reversible change is water to steam. Burning of paper, it produces an ash. Now next main, E, write P if the sentence describes a physical change, or C if it describes a chemical change. Here first one, a rock is broken into smaller pebbles. Rock is broken into smaller pebbles means it is a physical change. If it is a physical change, then you have to write P. If it is a chemical change, then you have to write C. Second one, a mixture of wheat flour, water, eggs and oil are baked into a cake. So it is a chemical change. So write it as C. Third one, oil and water are shaken together to make a salad dressing. It is a physical change. Fourth, glass is dropped and broken. It is a physical change. Fifth, water is put into the freezer to make ice. It is also physical change. Sixth one, we use detergent and bleach to wash clothes and remove stains. It is chemical change. Seventh, your mother cooks some scrambled eggs. It is a chemical change. Eighth, modeling clay is shaped into a vase. It is a physical change. Ninth one, cream is whipped with air to make whipped cream. It is physical change. 10th, gasoline is burned in a car's engine. It is a chemical change. Next main, F, give reason. First question, a potter shapes clay pots. He bakes these pots in the oven. Is this change reversible? Can the potter get back the material that he started with? Answer, a clay pot baked from clay does not give back the clay from which it was made. Thus, this change is not a reversible change. Second question, the metal rim of a wooden wheel is made smaller in size. A metal rim of a wooden wheel is made smaller in size. Answer, because when metal rim is heated, it expands and fits onto the wheel. It is then cooled suddenly by pouring water on it. When it contracts and fits tightly onto the wheel. Third question, a change can be of more than one type. A change can be of more than one type. Answer, for example, rusting of iron is a slow change, an undesirable change, an irreversible change, a natural change, and most importantly, a chemical change. Rusting of iron, it is a change can be of more than one type. Next main, very short answer type questions. First question, define change, give two examples of change. Define change and give two examples of change. Answer, a change involves different kinds of transformation in the position, shape, size, color, state, temperature, structure and composition of the substance. Here examples of the change are the melting of ice and rusting of iron. A change involves different kinds of transformation in the position, shape, size, color, state, temperature, structure and composition of the substance. The melting of ice and rusting of iron are the example of a change. Second question, define reversible change. Give one example. Define reversible change. Answer, a change is reversible if the substance can be brought back to its original form soon after the change. Example is stretching a rubber band and melting of ice. These are examples of a physical change. Third question, define irreversible change. Give one example. Define irreversible change and give one example. Answer, a change is irreversible if the substance cannot be brought back to its original state after the change. Example, the burning of wood. Fourth question, every change has a cause. True or false? Explain. Every change has a cause. True or false? Explain. Answer, true. Every change has a cause. For example, when we push or pull an object, its position changes. The shape of a balloon changes when we blow air into it. Now, next main H, short answer type questions. Here, first question, give two examples for each of the following types of changes. First one is a physical change. Physical change is cutting of paper and dissolving sugar in water. B, chemical changes. Baking a chapati and ripening of fruits. These are the examples of chemical changes. C, reversible changes. Blowing a balloon and freezing of water. So both are reversible changes. D, irreversible changes. The burning of petrol and changing of milk into curd. So these two are irreversible changes. E, desirable changes. Growth of plants and ripening of fruits. And undesirable changes are earthquakes and floods. Second question, when two substances are brought in contact, there may be a physical or a chemical change. Depending on the conditions, give two examples to prove this statement. Answer, when two substances are brought in contact, there may be a physical or a chemical change depending on the conditions. For example, when sugar is added to water, a solution is formed by interaction between the two kinds of molecules. This is an example of a physical change and it is reversible. Similarly, when vinegar is mixed with baking soda, the interaction produces a salt, a gas and water vapor. This is an example of chemical change and it is irreversible. Third question, classify the following as reversible or irreversible changes in tabular form. So here some examples are given. You have to write either it is a reversible change or a irreversible change. First we will see reversible changes. Cooling of air, it is a reversible change. Melting of an ice cream is also a reversible change. And dissolving sugar in water is also a reversible change. And all others are irreversible changes, that are ripening of a fruit, burning of dry leaves, baking a cake, blooming of flowers, development of a baby into an old man, bursting of a cracker. So all these things are irreversible changes. Next main I long answer type questions. First question, describe in detail how a metal rim is fixed on a wooden wheel. Answer, a metal rim which is made slightly smaller than the wooden wheel is fixed onto it. The rim is heated so that it expands and fixed onto the wheel. It is then cooled suddenly by pouring water onto it when it contracts and fits tightly onto the wheel. Second question, bring out the important differences between first physical and chemical change, second one reversible and irreversible change. First we will see physical and chemical changes. So what is physical change? In this type of change, the physical properties of the substance gets changed. In the chemical change, in this type of change, physical along with chemical properties of the substances get changed. Second point, in the physical change, no new substances are formed during the change. In the chemical change, one or more new substances are formed. Third point, the change can be reversed to get back the original substance in the physical change, and in the chemical change, the change cannot be reversed under any condition. Now, second difference is reversible and irreversible changes. First point, in the reversible change, a change is reversible if the substance can be brought back to original form soon after the change. In the irreversible change, a change is irreversible if the substance cannot be brought back to original state after the change. Second point, in the reversible change, man-made changes can be reversible change. Second point, in the irreversible changes, all natural changes are irreversible changes. Third point, in the reversible change, physical changes are generally reversible changes. In the irreversible change, chemical changes are irreversible change. Third question, explain how burning of paper is different from tearing it. Explain how burning of paper is different from tearing it. Answer, burning of paper and tearing it both are irreversible changes. But burning of paper is a chemical change while tearing of paper is a physical change. Because on burning of paper, new substances like smoke, carbon dioxide and water vapor are produced. The new substances has composition and properties entirely different from the original substance. But in case of tearing of paper, no new substances are formed, only the shape and size of the paper changes when tearing it. Next main J. Hott's questions. First question, do all changes involve exchange of energy? Give examples to support your answer. Do all changes involve exchange of energy? Give examples to support your answer. Answer, to stretch a rubber band, you require some force. Similarly, kicking a football, evaporation of water, melting of ice all require energy in some form or the other, even though they are physical changes. In a chemical change, a large amount of energy in the form of heat, light and electricity is involved. For example, when fuel is burnt, energy is given out in the form of heat and light. So we see that energy may either be absorbed or given out during a change. Second question, do all changes involve interaction? By interaction, do we mean only physical interaction? Find out examples of changes that affect each other non-physically. Do all changes involve interaction? By interaction, do we mean only physical interaction? Find out examples of changes that affect each other non-physically. Answer, no. All changes do not involve interaction. Yes, by interaction we mean only physical interaction. Expansion and contraction are changes that affect each other non-physically. The size of material changes when it is heated or cooled. Solids expand or contract the least, while gases expand or contract the most. This property of expansion and contraction of solids is made use of while fitting wooden handles in iron tools. Next main value based question. On a cold day, Harish tried to open the metallic cap of an ink bottle. His mother told him to pour hot water on it. He poured hot water on a cap for a minute. Now the metallic cap opened easily. He surprised and asked his observation to his elder brother Ritesh. Being a student of science, Ritesh explained such things properly. Answer the following questions based on the above information. Here first question is, what are the values displayed by Ritesh? Answer, social responsibility and scientific knowledge. So what are the values displayed by Ritesh? It is social responsibility and scientific knowledge. Question B. Why was it easy to open metallic cap when warmed with water? Answer. When metallic cap is warmed with water, then it is expanded, which makes it easy to open.